Hello, so this is my book draft assignment. So this is just the story, and underneath, like in smaller, is like what I'm going to draw. So I have this. I don't know if you can really see it or not. I can't see it through there. But it's like a dolphin reading a book. I didn't want to draw all of them yet because I wasn't able to get the materials that I'm doing it on, and this is like I'm not doing it on paper. Um, and so I didn't want to like double do. But I did write out what I was going to draw or what I'm going to draw, just so that I already have an idea and it's just easy for me to sketch. But the title of my book is Daisy the Dolphin Loves to Read, and I will upload this to MyFire. So basically the story is about Daisy the Dolphin loving to learn, and she goes to school, like she's ready, she's at school, and it's time to like read a story, and she said she read a word all wrong, and so everyone laughed at her, and because she said now here instead of nowhere, and then she wasn't able to put rhyming words together. She couldn't hear the sounds that made them rhyme, so she was too scared to answer, and she didn't want to get made fun of. She worked with a partner, writing sentences, and it was her turn to write, and her partner giggled. And she had explained that she'd misspelled words in her sentence. And Daisy was embarrassed. She didn't know why her brain was flipping letters and sounds around. She went home sad, not understanding why she wasn't as smart as her friends, and told her parents that she's not smart enough for school and that she hates it and never wants to go back. Mommy Dolphin cheered her up by making her favorite meal, and they ate as a family, and she read her favorite bedtime story with her. And then the next day, Daisy was very quiet at school. She didn't raise her hand to answer questions. She was just kind of bummed out that day. No one really talked to her. She felt alone. And then in the afternoon, the teacher came over and asked her, like, what was wrong, or if she was okay. And Daisy's like, I'm not okay. I don't feel smart enough to be here. Everyone keeps making fun of me. And then the teacher was like, when I was your age, I struggled to read and write too. I never felt smart enough either, but I did not let that stop me, and I had to work super hard. And then Daisy couldn't believe it. Teachers are supposed to be able to read and write, she thought, but when her teacher was young, she struggled like her. So it made Daisy feel like she wasn't alone. I don't know why it's doing that, but so Daisy's teacher called her parents, kind of explaining that Daisy wasn't feeling smart enough, and that she noticed that she didn't feel comfortable reading and writing, and so her parents were supportive. So they went to Dr. Wiley the whale and went through lots of tests to figure out what was wrong, what was different with her brain. And then Daisy the Dolphin found out that she had dyslexia, and at the bottom of this page, so like the top is going to be where the words are, and then the bottom is like kind of a definition of what dyslexia is. And then Dr. Wiley recommended Miss Julie the jellyfish to work and help Daisy with like reading and writing, because Miss Julie helps students retrain their brain how to read and write. And then it was amazing what Daisy began to learn. She discovered how much she could really do. Basically, that she figured out that she just had to learn in a special way. And she was excited to go back to school and show her friends. And so her classmates were so amazed and thought it was so cool that Daisy wasn't afraid to read in class anymore. And she loved working with her partner. And then Daisy even decided that that when she grows up, she wants to be a teacher to help kids just like her. So, I basically intended this book kind of to provide awareness about dyslexia, because there aren't very many books about dyslexia. So if I were to be doing an assessment, it would probably be on second grade, which this book can honestly be read to middle schoolers just to like show like awareness about dyslexia, because like I didn't really like know about dyslexia until I was like older. But if I was doing an assessment, which I will include that into the MyFire when I upload this, I'll upload that as well. But basically, like, students will just explain the elements of the story. So, like, what happens in, like, rising action, falling action, resolution, problem solution, like, main character setting. Just basically, like, stories, the events of the story. Just to show that they comprehended the story. But it's mainly for awareness of dyslexia. But I hope you enjoy, and I will have those drawings as soon as I can go and get supplies that I need, which will probably be this week. But I have actually right here pulled up. I have kind of what I'm like going for, like ideas that I'm gonna include. So I have like everything planned out. I just have to go get the stuff so I can draw them, but I have it planned out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my story.